So I know that I've talked about storytelling in the past, and with a couple of videos I've showed you like what is within characters and dialogue and things like that to help aid in the storytelling, but I've never actually talked about how to structure a story. And believe me that there is a difference between the two, because I'm talking about, so specifically with the things that aid in storytelling, that could be character personality, character clothing, signals within the movie that let you know what is about to happen or what might happen, or like what kind of area you're in with the character. And then there's the actual structuring of the scenes that tell the story. Think about it this way: if you were going on a road trip and the title of your film was called Road Trip, it wouldn't make too much sense to start where you ended off and then put where you actually started off at the end, because then you'd have the ending as your beginning, and then you'd see yourself leaving the trip, and then the whole middle thing doesn't make sense with the beginning that is now your end. So that is what I'm trying to talk about here, the actual structuring of the story. Are we on the same page now? I hope we're on the same page now. We might not be on the same page. I probably don't make any sense. I actually chose to use a 3-act narrative for my films on this channel, and what that basically means is that I tell my stories in linear form. There's a beginning, middle, and end. If that only makes sense to other film nerds, then that totally is understandable. Basically what that means is that one thing happens right after another. So let's say I'm going for a day of school. Basically that film would entail me waking up, getting ready for school, me at school with my friends or in class or whatever, then me leaving school, getting home, doing homework, whatever, then going to sleep. It's kind of like a straightforward and to the point storytelling style. And that's actually the film style that most films today are using. The ones in the theaters that you see every day, those kinds of ones, like The Nun, the one that I'm jealous about, that movie, because a lot of people that I know have seen it and I haven't yet, and it's supposed to be really good. I specifically chose to use this film style because it's the one that I enjoy the most. I enjoy watching it the most, and I think it resonates with you guys the most over all of the other kinds of filmmaking or storytelling styles. There you go. And I also kind of think that if you're not straightforward and to the point on YouTube, then you have more of a chance of the audience not retaining the information. So let's use this as an example. I've been using the 3-act narrative on this channel for almost a year, and it's what you guys are used to, it's what I'm used to doing, it's what I'm practicing the most in. What if one day I just came and uploaded a documentary? It wouldn't really make sense and you guys wouldn't really resonate with it. It'd probably feel kind of unsettling. Now if you want to get into things that you can get used to, you can go check out the Fundamentals of Filmmaking video that I made. I think that's what it's called. It's been a while. That one gets into more specific kinds of things like that with storytelling. There's a ton of other storytelling styles, like documentary, that's a really popular one, like on TV and stuff, I think, and just like independent documentaries and whatnot. But then there's different kinds of styles, like the style that they use in Dunkirk. If you were to piece it in a linear fashion like I do with my films, you would see everything happening separately.
So we got 48 minutes, we got 32 minutes, and we got 18 minutes. That's how it's divided up.
But they edited it where you could be in an ocean at one point, and then simultaneously this is happening like in a different area, and these other soldiers are doing something else totally different, but they're happening at the same time.
We split up. In this video I'm going to look at Dunkirk and how intercutting 3 storylines creates a continuous momentum of rising suspense.
But if you did it in linear form, it would be these soldiers in one area for a duration of the movie, and then that's all you see of them, and then you see these other people that transition in this other area. Going back to Dunkirk and stuff like that, those films come out wonderful, and they tell a very effective story if they're done effectively. That's the kind of thing that you have to weigh out when you're telling stories, is what kind of story do you want to tell, what approach do you want to take, what kind of editing will this best suit your picture. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please hit subscribe, leave a like, and hit the notification bell to never miss an upload. I upload on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. My content is in vlog form. It is for anyone who thinks that they cannot do something. I'm here to tell you that you can do this. I'm doing my thing, practicing filmmaking. That's what this channel is for. I'm a filmmaker, and I'm practicing getting better at my films and using this channel as an outlet. I want you guys to see my journey in growing all of this, and I want that to encourage you to pursue whatever you want in life. And with that being said, I will see you guys on Friday. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye.